All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform. Where they giving a back-to-back updates on how things they be, on how things they shell for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also remember to like and share this broadcast as it hot. Okay, my wonderful people, the latest one with the boss brains at the moment, they say yes, happening now. The Biafra National Guard has vowed to release Ogbunigwe. Yes, Biafra lockdown on 30th. My people, e don't bust everywhere. You know, as it be whenever it happens with the Biafra movement, every single thing it dey bust for this area. Biafra National Guard on the move. We know that every Biafra faction, every Biafra movement, every Biafra people, we are coming together in unity to make sure that everything goes well, to make sure that everything works as it should. Because if it doesn't, then there is no need for anything that we've even been putting effort into. One thing is sure, all our efforts cannot, I repeat, cannot be in vain, because nothing we do at this particular point is going to actually is going to actually stop us from getting there. Nothing these people want to do to stop us will actually work, because we've worked tirelessly for this. We've worked endlessly for this particular movement, and at this point, I feel like we need to be there. We need to be there to actually have or be where we need to be, because at this point, there is nothing. I believe there is nothing we feel that we would want to do now that would actually give us the that would actually stop us from getting where we want to be. The PM has done noble. The PM has done a whole lot of things. He has stopped a whole lot of things, and with all the struggles and everything we are facing at the moment, I believe we have a chance at beating everything we want to do. We have a chance at getting to where we need to, or where we want to be at this point. And so, no matter what people try to do, no matter what the so-called Jagaban and his people try to do, it's not going to be possible. We are not going to be stopped. It's going to be impossible to actually stop us from being or doing what we need to do, because we have already surrendered. We've tried many things, and now we are going on full-time offense. And what we are getting now at the moment is that the Ogbunigwe is on its hot, and whatever it is that happens right now, we should blame it on the Nigerian government and the Nigerian soldiers, because I believe this particular one is on them. They've messed up to that extent, and they have tried to control us and oppress us to that extent. And we have tried our own very best to actually see what we can do, but then it's not been fruitful, and that is the truth of the matter. None of it has been truthful, and we need to actually find a way to actually keep going harder. We are already getting the world recognition that we need. We're already getting the recognition from everywhere that we need. And if I'm being very sincere with you, once we completely get it, and once the UN completely have us, or have listened to us, and we have gotten to that extent, then you will know that actually achieving everything we've ever wanted is going to be easy peasy. It's going to be like something that would be one of the easiest things that has ever happened. And that is the truth of the matter. Nothing else actually matters. If you're being very sincere, nothing else would actually matter at that point, because we have achieved, and we have struggled and actually achieved on another level. And so that is one of the most important things that we can actually say about ourselves right now. The Biafra Liberation Army engaging the Nigerian terrorists and the Fulani heads, and every single one of them is part of it. And I believe that one thing that is sure is that getting there is something that is inevitable. It is something that we are sure that we will surely end up doing. And that's one thing that I'm very, 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 very sure about. The main thing is this: I believe that we need to be sure of anything that we've decided to put for ourselves. I believe that we need to be on our own. I'm being very sincere, on our own. We need to be extremely sure of anything we've decided to do, so that we don't get attached or get inclined to do most of the things that we do not even want to do, and then it would end up in chaos and a whole lot of things that we have already been avoiding. for the longest of times, and that is the truth of the matter. The main thing is that wherever you are, just know that one way or another, you are being worked for. They are being worked for, and these things are needed one way or another in the situation that Nigeria found himself right now. Because the Biafra zones, the Biafra land that we are in at this particular point is a place that needs to be safeguarded fully. It needs people that would actually take care of it at this particular point, and we cannot let the Biafra land be led to be led bare for these people to come and prowl into it, for Fulanis to wake up and just enter into our land and do whatever it is they want. Because of course that is what these people would always want. That is what Hope Uzodinma have left these people to enter into Owerri, Imo State, or wherever it is in Owerri, in Imo State, to do whatever it is they want, just because they claim, in quotes, they are trying to accommodate them. What have happened to the rest of their states over there? It's not enough for them. They are coming over here to do some kind of things they wish. My people, it is not an accommodating system. It is a way to use and encroach into our land and take over the land. Go to Douglas in a way. The news that we are getting right now is that during their once it happens that it's on Friday and it's time for their month prayer, you cannot go on the road on Douglas. The Douglas Road, that is what we are getting at this particular point. You cannot cross because they are all on the road and that place is blocked. Cars do not go through. This is more than an encroachment. This is a takeover they are trying to do in our state, and it is not going to work out. And that is why the Biafra Liberation Army has been sent. If these people make a move against our people, they will collect it all. In fact, at this particular point, we are not waiting. The situation of things now has brought it up to the extent, the range that we do not care if they have done anything. The main thing is that they are not going to succeed in whatever they want to do. And so they are going to be brought down, hit down at any point in time, because the things they are involved in or their plans is very hideous for Biafra, it's very hideous for Ndibo. And at this particular point, I am trying to let you know that the most important thing for you to do is to do your own part wherever you find yourself as an Igbo person. For you, as someone that is maybe in support of the movement or in support of everything that we hold dear in our land, as we all know that PM Simon Ekpa is working on his own part. Yes, that is the truth. As he is currently in Canada now to work on the Biafra referendum, the Biafra convention also that is taking place here, which will make one of the biggest steps we've ever made ever since, as it's going to hold in Canada. And people, it is not any different from one of the most important things that needs to be done. It's one of the big steps we are taking to become better than these people in every sector, in every way. The fact that we brought up our own digital coin, our own currency, is also a big step, so that we do not have to, when we have finally gotten this Biafra nation, we do not have to wait. There is nothing like we are lacking in this system. Once it comes, the currency is there already for us to pick up and leave. Every single thing is laid at place. If they come up and say, what are the things that are laid in place if your nation is giving this, if this division is being done now, everything will be placed on the table, and they will see that this particular set of people are ready. People keep asking, these things are being done. These are the reasons why these things are being done. Enough of the dialogue. Dialogue has been done a whole lot of times. Dialogue has been done by a map power for them, and they've been it's been like a child's play for them, because of course the government would keep talking to them and keep turning them around. In fact, it's not maybe it's what they keep doing to them. They keep turning them around like they are kids, and at the end there is no progress or whatsoever that these people actually have concerning the whole situation of the country. No progress at all. And if you're not getting any progress from this sort of thing, it means you need to change strategy. And that is what the PM have come to do. That's what the PM entered this whole situation with, a new strategy. We are not going with dialogue again, we are going with violence, giving people back to back. After giving people back to back, we're still making moves internationally to make sure that we are securing our places at the right places, to make sure that when the time comes, we will not be caught slacking. We will not be caught slacking at all. We cannot be caught slacking. We know the zones that are the Biafra zones and how it will be divided. These people are not interested in anything. They do not want to let us go. And them keeping us in Nigeria, they want to keep oppressing Ndibo, oppressing the youths. keeping them down, pinning them down, without wanting anything that would look into the progress of Igbo. And that is very bad. And that is why these steps are being taken day and night. Also, that is it. Yes, my people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.